I think it's all going to be about the counter game.
We just need to see if Lolo is able to adapt to Ness's combos like PK Fire into forward air, forward air, forward air.
But you got to think like this is the one matchup where you can say he hit a turtle and not be bad.
It's like he's starting off really strong with Squirtle.
I don't know where that PK Fire was going, but oh,
he's doing really well at keeping control right off the game. First stock is going to Lolo.
I mean Lolo is the first stock. I feel like they're just feeling each other out because Lolo just took it to Marv completely.
Yeah, I don't know Marv all that well. I'm not, like I said, we're not from this area.
And he hit the turtle.
So we're not from this area, so I can't really say what, like, is this Marv's best character, or is this most used character, or?
Marv, for the most part, it's Ness and Lucas. He's really good with them. At the same time, this is the very first match of this week's tournament. So you've got to think, you know, you've got Ness trying to take it to Groot over here, and, you know. Oh, and a swap out to Charizard.
See, this is very double-edged because Charizard can end the stock literally right now with just bats, but at the same time, Ness can combo him for days. Right now, to be honest, the best position for on Lolo's part is to stay into Charizard, or
stay on the stage.
I'm commentator's curse.
Oh, now we're seeing a water versus fire match. I'm sorry, Ness, but that's not very effective. Oh, that is though.
Someone made a comment about PK Thunder. It was like a discount Snake Psybe.
It could be.
The same characteristics, but the Niketa is better. Slightly. And also because if I can cancel it. Right now, but dang, I didn't even notice they got right both down in one stock. He's trying to keep the pressure on the Lolo. All Lolo really needs is just get him in position for a down there or an up air, and he's got it.
But see, now you can see Marv coming around because you see just the use of that PK Thunder right there to keep him off the stage.
He's got. I think he got a good feel of Lolo right now. Oh, that was actually really close to death. Marv's got to be really careful falling for that. Oh, he's going to try to risk it out with Charizard. I can see the understanding of him swapping into Charizard so he can survive longer. But the fact he's still more combo food.
Let's see, there's the PK Thunder again.
Always gives that sweet spot forward, sweet spot back air, and he's got the stock.
So see, the thing with Ness is you've almost got to bait them close to you to get stuff like that happening.
Yeah.
Because all Ness's attacks, with the exception of the PK Thunder, which is really not one of those that's you know, let me take your last stock moves, are all you got to be so close that it, you know, it's dangerous.
I think really what Lolo recognizes in this matchup, it was just like, okay, I needed to play more of the mid-range. It's like if I play mid-range, he's going to try to get a PK Fire, so I feel like the best opportunity for me to do is steal the PK Fire or just try to fight out for the room. Best way you can do is like either you take PK Fire and then jump away from it and try to counteract from the air with like Squirtle or Ivysaur, or he can get close range with Squirtle. He did really well with Squirtle earlier, so we'll see if we can see that again this round.
Right, but then now we see Ness trying to fit in, trying to be the B-drill Ness. Oh, we tried to get the bat off. That didn't quite work. Not hitting the turtle today.
No. Right now, like, I think Warren is still trying to get a feel of how Marv is playing, but I don't know. He might need to learn how to pick it up a little bit faster. Right? Oh, he was trying to reach for the fall, and it didn't work out from that range.
And see, with this, with the exception of PK Thunder, you pretty well have to keep Ness in the air and off the ground to avoid any of his attacks. Yeah. Unlike, you know, Squirtle, got several attacks that you can do through the air, on the ground base. It doesn't really matter. It's decent all around.
He was able to get the first stock off Marv, which that raid on the fourth match was really well in this part. Yeah, I'm surprised surviving this long with Squirtle. Wow.
But, you know, just like the last match, we saw the same thing, you know, it was stock for stock. And then, you know, Marv took it with the OVA.
Maybe Lolo would learn something that we don't in his matchup.
I mean, all Marv has to do to seal the deal is take these two stocks, but right now he's trailing with a 55.5 for damage.
Oh, that would have been a swift punish on his part. If Lolo had his water gun ready, all he had to do was push Marv and he would have been dead. Like that is the Thunder would reach him in time. Even if he did, he wouldn't got the right position right back into Ivysaur. I feel like in the percentage that he is that. Oh,
What percentage?
exactly. He's not switch on the Charizard, which is it's. Oh, right, he's going to Squirtle. Okay, that's a good part of him. I feel like he's learning the adaptability of what Pokemon can do. He's able to adapt really well in almost every situation.
Right, but with the same thing, with a player like Marv, what you got to look out for is you've used Squirtle, you've used Squirtle, you've used Squirt. You know, is Marv going to get too comfortable with Squirtle, or are you going to allow him to get too comfortable with your mainest Pokemon trainer with one Pokemon?
I feel like the issue, I think he's kind of realizing what he does with Squirtle, he just doesn't know what to do against it. He's trying to keep it where. I feel like he's trying to comp him into Squirtle so he can use the advantage of Charizard and Ivysaur.
And see, that's why we don't see Venusaur, because every time he pops out, he throws him off the stage.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he's not really comfortable with Ivysaur yet. His Squirtle's not doing bad at all, but he said he prefers Squirtle and Charizard over Ivysaur.
But look at this characteristic. Just like the last match, 82 to 86, last stock, going stock for stock. Marv was down and clearly the underdog in the first part of this, game.
Uh-oh. Oh, he probably would have upped, he might have been fine. Got the kill secured.
At this point, all it's going to take is just one good smash and it's over with.
From either competitor, but
Oh!
We got Lolo going right into the game 3.
Well, I will be right back after these messages.
Alright. And now I am solo commentating. Alright. Looks like we're gonna run back the same character for the third game. Like our friend said earlier, I feel like he's gonna get this point too comfortable with Squirtle. So Lolo's gonna have to adjust the strategy of what he needs from that point on. And it looks like I'm getting another person.
How's everyone doing today? Doing good. Alright, we got Squirtle versus Ness.
So what did you think of the match so far? I know you've been watching more, I guess, closer than I have in perspective. So what did you think's going on?
In this match or of all the matches?
In this matchup specifically.
Oh well, the only thing I saw of the game 2, I was playing in my match. I caught the butt end of the last round with the Charizard win.
It was like the other guy we were talking about. He's like he's gotten really comfortable. Marv's gotten really comfortable with Squirtle, so he's trying to figure out Lauren's trying to figure out other ways he can adapt the kill.
Oh, there you
and
go.
First stock right there, he was immediately able to catch us, which I said. So, on fingers first, I'm sorry.
From what you've seen of the match, has he been fairly switching between the Pokemon?
He's been doing a lot more switching since we first started Pokemon Trainer, but I still think he's more comfortable with Squirtle than he is with Ivysaur, which is, I mean, that's perfectly fine.
Look to see if maybe we have a switch up here. He's had a couple opportunities.
Oh, the
Looks
SD.
like he's going. Oh, he's had quite a few opportunities to change, but it looks like he's going to stick with the Ivysaur.
Well, the thing of Ivysaur is he's able to, like, I don't know, like, the thing is, Charizard's able to tank stocks for a while. Ivysaur's is good at killing stocks, and Squirtle's really good at racking up the damage. So a lot of times, like, for example, from the last game, he missed a PK Thunder, and he was just slowly flying down, and all he had to do was have Squirtle use the water gun and would push him off down, so he wouldn't have no hitbox, and he would just pull him to death.
We'll see if maybe they get to the last stock if he goes desperation mode with the Charizard.
So you can really tell that Lolo is not comfortable at all with the Ivysaur, but his Charizard and Squirtle are actually a bit better.
Well, and that's the reason I'm curious what made him, with all the opportunities he had to switch last round, not do so.
He probably thought he can get the
Oh, and that's it.
That game goes to Lolo.
Oh, he got it. Pulled it off with the Charizard. I think he sticks with the strategy. For the most part, it's